Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to the Pop Culture Network channel. I'm your host, Chris, and with me, like always, my co-host, Matt.
Welcome, everybody. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing a very mediocre movie, to say best. But let's get into this movie called Solo, a Star Wars story.
In the first part of the review, me and Matt are going to talk about what we disliked about Solo, a Star Wars story. So, Matt, what are some of the things you disliked?
The first thing I disliked about this movie was the main villain, played by Paul Bettany, was just weak. It just felt like a generic gangster villain.
I agree. I wasn't really a big fan of Paul Bettany's character. I thought he wasn't very threatening. And I also thought he was really forgettable because he was so in the background throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Paul Bettany did give for what he was able to have, but
yeah,
it was just a weak villain. That's all.
Yeah.
And outside of one certain character's death, I never felt anything when certain characters faced their end. It's just like Rogue One. I just never felt anything with the characters, and the only reason why I felt something with that one specific character death was just the way it happened. I enjoy the way he died. Because I'm a psychopath.
Yeah, I also enjoyed that one character. I know exactly what character you're talking about. But yeah, I didn't really feel anything for any of the other characters' deaths either. Any other characters we got introduced into this movie, I didn't really feel much really attached to any of them. So when they died, I didn't really feel anything.
You never have time to connect with each character. So
yeah,
just like Rogue One.
Yep.
Another thing I hated about this movie was the droid L3. I can't fucking stand that droid. I don't mind her relationship with Lando, but she's supposed to be the quote-unquote comedic character in the movie, but I felt like all her jokes just felt forced, and I'm kind of burnt out on smart-ass droids in the Star Wars movies with K2SO and BB-8, so I just maybe stay away from the smart-ass droids there. Lucasfilm.
I agree, Matt. The L3 character, as soon as it came up on the screen and started making smart remarks, it immediately reminded me of K2SO.
Yeah, exactly.
It felt like a ripoff to me.
Oh yeah, they saw how good K2 was, and they realized they needed more of that.
Yeah, but I think it just felt like a blatant ripoff. And you said you were okay with the relationship between L3 and Lando. I just felt like it was kind of a little awkward and weird.
Well,
I don't know.
You don't like seeing a human have sex with a robot?
No, not really. Because that is exactly what is implied throughout the movie is what they do. Especially when she says, it works.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, go ahead, Matt. What else did you not like?
In this movie, they show you how Han gets his name, and it just feels forced and unnecessary, and I put my head into my hands when it happened. I just hated it. It felt like I was watching the prequels again.
It was really stupid on how he got his name. We're not going to spoil it for you, but just your forehead will hit your hand as soon as it happens, because it is very idiotically done. I think in all honesty, it should have just been his actual name. I don't know why they couldn't have just done that.
Yeah, I don't know why they needed to have that in the movie at all, but
yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Matt.
Outside of the train heights that you see in the trailer, all the other action set pieces, for me at least, were just forgettable. Nothing that really stands out. That's really all I have to say about that.
The Kessel Run, kinda, but I mean,
it was good, but
I like
too CGI.
I like the towards the end, with the. I thought it was pretty good, but I mean, Yeah, they are pretty much forgettable. Okay.
My last gripe of this movie is it's just way too long. I remember asking myself a couple times throughout the movie, how much longer is this movie? And this needs to wrap up real soon.
Yeah, I agree. One of my biggest gripes was that the ending was too drawn out, because there was multiple times as we was watching towards the end, and I enjoyed the ending, most of the stuff that happened in the ending.
Yeah, I enjoyed most of the ending.
But
too.
I just felt like they could end it a whole lot sooner.
Yeah, it felt like it needed to end 15 minutes earlier
Yeah.
than it did.
Yeah, I completely agree. So now, this is the part of the review where we're going to talk about the stuff that we liked about this movie. So, Matt, go ahead. Take it away.
First thing I liked about this movie is everyone in it is good. From Aaron Ironheight, who did the best he could under the situation. From Woody Harrelson, from the chick from Westworld, and from the chick from
Game of
Thrones. Everyone is really good in this movie. I really enjoy the chemistry between Han and Chewie. It felt natural. I really didn't like how they met, but other than that, I felt like I was back watching the original trilogy with them too.
Yeah, I also think that everyone that was in this movie did the best they could underneath the circumstances of what happened behind the scenes in the movie. I also thought Han and Chewie's chemistry was really, really good. It did feel natural. Okay. Another thing I liked about the movie was Donald Glover's character.
Donald Glover as Lando was fantastic. He absolutely deserves to get his own spin-off film. It could be a James Bond-esque film. Lando playing cars and swaying all the alien booty he can get. I would watch the hell out of that movie.
Yeah. We talked about this on the way home from the movie. I think it would be a great movie, a Lando spin-off movie.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Lucasfilm, do that before you do Episode 9. Just make it happen.
Yeah, I think he was just he stole every scene that he was in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Donald Glover is a great actor.
There's a surprise cameo towards the end of the film, which I loved. And it also helped connect the movies and TV shows together really well. And I also love it because the people who just go and watch the Star Wars films and don't really keep up with the TV shows will be confused as fuck with the cameo, and that's why I love it even more.
Yeah, that scene towards the end where you get the big reveal of a surprise character, it was one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie because it involves one of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars. One of the most underused characters as far as movies go. Yeah. But,
it's Admiral Akbar. He shows up.
No,
he just shows up
not.
And yells, "It's a trap!"
Okay. Another scene that I liked was the last scene with Beckett and Han.
Oh, yeah. That's a great scene.
Han does a very Han Solo-esque thing to do.
He very much does.
And I thought that was a great scene.
Yes. It's a very, very good scene. I also like the relationship between Han and Dragon Lady from Game of Thrones. It felt very much of a Bonnie and Clyde relationship, and I'm very interested to see what they do next with that certain character.
Yeah, that is something...
Without giving away major story plots.
I could see them doing something with her and the surprise character. Mm-hmm. I think that would be a very interesting relationship to see in another movie set in between episode 3 and 4.
Yeah, exactly. That would be a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
A book.
Yeah, I think there's more likelihood of it being in a book before a movie, but they did leave it wide open at the end for a sequel.
Yes, they very much did. Another thing I really liked about this movie was there's a great action scene. It's already been released online it's just Lando and Han fighting side by side. It was amazing. It was something I dream about a lot. That's kind of depressing to say out loud. But it's just
fine, Matt.
I was fanboying out when it happened. It was really good.
I thought it was also a great scene because I don't really think we get to see that in the original trilogy.
No.
Them fighting side by side.
No,
because when Han is on Endor,
he's up. He's with in the Falcon.
Lando's in the Falcon, so we don't really get to see them fight side by side each other.
Yeah.
So
he tosses the gun to Han and it's just starting killing people. It's a pretty good scene.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Star Wars, you will very much enjoy that scene.
Yeah, if you're a fan of those two characters and their relationship, you really like that scene. And one last thing.
First, or did Greedo shoot you first?
I don't care.
So now to our final verdict. My final verdict was that Solo, A Star Wars Story, was a good movie considering everything that happened behind the scenes, which shouldn't happen. It shouldn't have happened because, Lucasfilm and the directors were just being dumbasses. But not considering everything that happened behind the scenes, the movie is just okay. And it could have definitely been better, but I guess it was fine for what we got. So, what do you think about it, Matt?
Overall, this movie, to me, at least, it's just an average film. It does have its moments of being pretty good, but all in all, it's just an average, forgettable movie. It's really a paint-by-numbers origin story for the character of Han Solo, and it's easily the worst Star Wars film, for me at least, since Disney got the rights to Lucasfilm. This doesn't mean I'm off the Star Wars bandwagon. The fact that this movie is as good as it is with all the drama that happened during filming, which you can check our video about that below, is a miracle. I'm still looking forward to episode 9, but I am glad we're getting a little over a year break from Star Wars film because I need it. It's going to be a nice little break.
Yeah, I also think it'll be a nice little break between this one and the next Star Wars movie, episode 9.
And I give this a 0 out of 10 bowcasters or a 5 out of 10 Han Solo blasters.
Yeah, I also agree. I think it's worth a 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 to 60%. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, at least we're on the same page. Thumbs up. So, what did you think of Solo: A Star Wars Story? Do you agree with us, or do you think it's the best movie ever made? Tell us in the comment section below, please.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and share this video with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be one of the first people to watch our new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Also, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, like us on Facebook, and until next time, have a good day.
Bye.